Okay, so in this video, I just wanted to talk a little bit about cleaning up your work. So this is the third Let's Draw Mohawk Storm video, phase 3. And what you'll see in this video is just me doing cleanup work. So the way the process is for when I'm developing characters or making a fully polished character is I rough out the pose of the character first. After I make a rough sketch, in the phase 2 of this video series, you'll see that I start molding the sketch into what I want the character to be. And after I molded the character, I clean up the line work, I clean up the rough pencils and everything. So that's all you're going to see in this one, just me like cleaning up the rough lines and everything. Just to talk a little bit about like developing characters. Sometimes when people are coming up with characters and creating poses and different things of that nature, it's hard for people to come up with ideas. And I always suggest to like look at different references, think of the things that influences you from when you're creating your own characters. And it's easier to create characters that way. A lot of times, like a lot of things that we see now is not really anything new, but like just things that's like reformed into a different way. We see a whole bunch of different styles out here, and most of those styles, if you was to talk to the artists or the creators of those series, you'll find out that they were influenced by something before them. And if you was to go back and look at it, you can in many cases see the similarities of the influences or the things that they took after to create those to create their style that they currently have. Like for me, I was influenced by like a number of different artists and different art styles. Like of course, I think just about everybody that came from my generation was influenced from Akira Toriyama. So I got a little bit of Dragon Ball in there. I like Bruce Smith, the creator of the Proud Family, and I think he also worked on what's that animated movie, Bebe's Kids, that came out in like I think it was like '92 or something like that. It came out years ago. So I got a little bit of him in there. I also incorporate like a graffiti art style into my art, and it's a whole bunch of different things. I was influenced from like Teen Titans, Bruce Timm. I like Bruce Timm. When he did that Batman series, the Batman and Superman Adventures, I like his use of black and how simple the designs were, and how striking they were. Yeah, I'm just inspired by like a mini group of different artists and animators and animation studios. Studio Trigger is like one of my favorite animation studios because I like how they can simplify animation, and you know, they can manipulate like really simple animated scenes to make it look like it's very extravagant the way they draw it, and it's so stylized. You know, it's like a Western influence in their art. So like I'm a fan of like many different art styles. I'm a fan of like Tim Burton, Don Bluth, and the way he draws his character designs, his backgrounds. It has such a serious, intense look to his characters and his art style and his animations. So yeah, when people see my artwork, you see like a whole bunch of different styles in there. And you know, even with the Storm, like I just thought about who Storm is and the outfits that she wear, and that's how I was able to create this outfit that I have for her now, and incorporate a little bit of my ideas in there, like the belt with the spikes sticking out of it. You know, I'm thinking like since she's like she has a mohawk, I get like a punk rock feel from her. So I thought it'd be cool if she still, being as though she's still Storm, so she still should look classy and have that heroic look to her. I thought it'd be cool to have like a nice balance between like giving her like some superhero boots and a cape, and at the same time keeping her edgy look on her with the spikes sticking out of her belt. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about like creating your own characters and how to use references and get influences to be able to create your characters, and being able to come up with like multiple designs and stuff like that. And yeah, you know, it's just a matter of like pretty much finding your style and being able to stand out. yeah, it's good to be able to sit down and just try to think of different ways to draw your characters and what would look unique. And it's also good to be able to look at other things and kind of like emulate or take from other influences that you have seen and figure out like, all right, how can I incorporate this into my art style? Or how can I, what is it about this person's art that makes it look cool and stand out? So yeah, you know, like that Goofy movie, stand out above the ground. But yeah, that's one of my favorite Disney movies. But yeah, so that's what we have here is this storm that I created based off of like her outfits and things of that nature. And yeah, she's just like a really cool design of a character. It's like a nice take on Storm, like giving her like a mohawk and stuff like that. I like those kind of hairstyles, especially on like female characters. Yeah, so this video of my Mohawk Storm series is coming to an end soon, because after this will be the inking process. The importance of being able to clean up your pencil work is for when you ink. I don't. Some of you may be able to recall, or matter of fact, just speaking for myself, I remember inking things, and like if it was so many lines in there, I can get confused on what lines I'm supposed to be there. I'm supposed to put there on the character when I'm inking them. And there were times where I would even ink like pages to like another penciler's comic or whatever, and being as though they have a certain style, the way they sketch, it will kind of throw me off on like, all right, where am I supposed to put these lines at? You know, even with me, when I make storyboards, I make them real rough. So it's good to clean up your pencil work and make sure that your line quality looks pretty good, and be prepared for when you ink so you won't have as much trouble. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to share any questions or comments that you may have. And yeah, always feel free. If there's anything you need to know or something that you'd like for me to review or go over, just drop it in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, then hit that like and subscribe button. You can also check out some of my other videos. Feel free to leave a comment or suggestions for future videos you would like to see me do. Thank you for watching, and God bless.